Good evening, everyone. Phil here, and welcome to the Daily Wrap for what was Thursday, the 21st of August, 2025. Quite the eventful day. Let's talk all about it very quickly because I stayed late tonight. Let's go. So, first of all, this was a shorter streaming week for me, only 5 days instead of my usual 6. So, this was actually my final streaming day of the week. We started off today with a loaded level 1 podcast. But as I was doing the intro, we were talking a little bit about what's been going on with support and everything this week. My whole PC went to crap. This has happened a couple times where basically everything crashes and I have to restart. I don't know what causes it. It's a random thing. It must be like some memory thing with Windows. So after that, I started again, but this resulted in me having 2 different parts of the podcast. So if you're wondering why are there 2 podcast parts this morning, that's why. The second part of the podcast was really interesting because I reacted to more stuff from Gamescom, including the Hollow Knight Silk Song trailer that was released today that shows all the gameplay of the new game and has the release date. Also, the Mortal Kombat Legacy Collection trailer, which shows a lot about what games are in it and stuff like that. And then lastly, I reacted to the new Pokemon Legends XA. Is it XA or no, ZA trailer? And it's weird because they tried to make it look like a horror movie. And I'm like, it's not a horror movie. It was really bizarre, but it was kind of fun. So I hope you'll check out the part 2 of the podcast for all of that reacting, or part 1 for more of the kind of hangout stuff that we usually do and the whole housekeeping stuff. So then we jumped into Suikoden 2 HD. So here's what happened. While I was doing the react stuff, people were incredibly supportive. By the end of the podcast, heading into Suikoden 2, we hit a goal. And I said, holy crap, we're at 18 goals now, guys. Could it be that this is the day that we actually hit 3 goals and we'll still do DSP Tries It today, which is what I wanted to do originally? Guess what? People were incredibly supportive, and we were like an hour and a half into Suikoden 2, and we had another $100. I was like, holy shit, we're almost at 2 goals. So then I did a little bit of soul searching, and I thought about it. I was like, you know what? Even though I know that earlier in the week, that guy, Kremp, or whatever the hell his name was a troll. He was talking like a troll in chat. He emailed me and said he wanted a private video call, all really trollish things, right? His subs did come through. I got paid this week, and I got paid for the subs from that guy. Now, I hadn't counted those on the leaderboard because he was a troll, and I thought that they were maybe going to be charged back or whatever. But hey, I got paid. So I said to everyone, here's what I'll do. I'll make everyone a deal. If you could get me to 2 goals on the first stream, I would do DSP Tries It because I would retroactively count the contributions from that troll, add them to the goals, and say, hey, well, we hit 19, so we need one more, 20. And guess what happened? We hit 2 goals. I said, all right, then we'll do 3 instead to count for Monday or Sunday. So we said it's 20. So we had a great Suikoden 2 stream, great progress, great vibes, good interactions with those who were there. And then we did DSP Tries It, the adult Happy Meal, the McDonaldland meals from McDonald's. If you want to see the video, it's already live over on DSP Reacts. I think you're going to get a huge laugh out of it. It is atrociously bad. It is a horrendous joke. I'm serious. The food, of course, of McDonald's isn't great to begin with, but the things that they offer with this adult Happy Meal are so laughably, ridiculously bad. I can't imagine anyone would think it's worth the money they're charging for it. It's actually like robbery, okay? Check it out. I think it's a long episode because I go through all the stuff. I think you're going to have a great time with it. It's live over on DSP Reacts right now, okay? Then tonight, it was Thursday Night Fights. We were doing fighting games tonight instead of Friday because I'm off tomorrow. So we played CvS2 again. And first, I started with a special challenge match against Smooth Cat, who's a really, really good CvS2 player, still plays in local tournaments and things like that. Really great player. Problem is, he lives on the East Coast. I live on Washington, the furthest west you can get. So the connection wasn't great. It was pretty bad and laggy, but it was still a fun match. I almost beat him a round or a game or 2, I should say. I did beat him rounds. I didn't beat him a game, but it was fun. And you'll see he's a really good P-Groove player. He knows some tricky things with super cancels and timed parries. And I was like, damn, like I know if I were to play against him more, I could probably beat him, but no way a first time that I could adapt in 5 matches to beat this guy. It was fun though. It was fun to see a good P-Groove player because I've barely seen any P-Groove usage online. So there you go. Then we played on PC for just a little bit, but I couldn't really find too many players. So then we swapped over to PS5. And as usual, a mix, but mostly scrubs. Like literally mostly scrubs who abuse lag, roll mash, roll throw. Terrible. I did rank up a bit. I think one more stream and I actually will hit Ultra Diamond on my PlayStation account, but it's just sad that the game is so bad because of the netcode that people can just abuse it. And they've actually, again, the number one ranked guy is a fucking scrub who literally just roll mashes. He doesn't even anti-air. He just roll and mashes and gets away with it because the game lags so bad you can't stop it. It's pathetically bad. So, a good night. Did we hit the goal on the late stream? No. We still did over like 70 plus bucks of support. I'm not disappointed. We had a great streaming week, great support this week. Thank you all. I'm off for 2 days. I come back on Sunday. Level 1 podcast. I'll be reacting to random stuff. Some people have actually mentioned that there's a few different videos and things they want me to react to. I guess there's a new truck driving game coming out at some point. And I was like, oh, okay. So maybe I'll react to like the truck driving stuff. And I'm sure there'll be more. Gamescom is still going on. Then the main stream on Sunday is GTA 4. We're bringing it back to a daytime stream to try to finish the campaign. I want to finish the main story so that we can get to the Ballad of Gay Tony. So let's see how far we can get. Hopefully we can beat the main story on Sunday so we can do the Gay Tony DLC later in the week. And then Sunday night is American Truck Sim. What a week we got in store. We've got more Suikoden 2 HD. We've got Minecraft. We've got the conclusion of Donkey Kong Bonanza. We've got Ballad of Gay Tony. We've got the premiere of Gears of War Remake. We've got the premiere of Metal Gear Solid 3 Delta. And on top of all of that, on Friday, we've got a marathon, Mega Man Marathon 3, where I'm going to beat Mega Man 6, 7, and 8. We already beat the first half of 6. So it's just the boss stages, then all of 7 and 8. And I've never even played 7 and 8 before. So I don't even know what they're going to look like. I've never played them. I know one's an SNES game and one's like a PlayStation game. So they'll probably look better. But I'm excited. I'm excited for that marathon. And this week, for DSP Tries It, we may not do food. Instead, we might do beer. That's right. People suggested different beers for me today. So I'm going to go to a liquor store in the next couple of days, and I'm going to get a bunch of international beers to do a taste test, like a flight of beers for DSP Tries It. And we may do that this week when we hit another 10 goals. Okay? All right, guys. Thank you so much. Have a good 2 days off. I'll see you Sunday. Peace out and good night.